my darlings, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a video on a writing challenge that I did last year. I mentioned this in my 2019 in review video that I uploaded last week, that last year I did a writing challenge, if you will, called 365K in 365 days. The idea behind this challenge was... I have kids. Why are you so temperamental? Hush. Everyone hush. Can you be good now? Can you be good? No one's talking to you, Salem. No one is talking to you. No. No, 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 no. 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 So basically my idea was that I wanted to write 1,000 words every day in 2019, or at least have it equal up to that. So I wanted to make a video so that if anyone else decided to ever do this challenge, which I think every writer should at one point in their career, just as a little reality check, to be honest. And I want to give a couple of tips and tricks that I learned during this last year. So let's get started. I feel like when you're a writer, one of the most common things that you can get asked is, how many words do you write in a day? And I think most of us tend to say about 2,000 or 1,000 words a day. And for me, I realized that wasn't actually very true. Because although I think it's important for you to write every day, we don't all write every day. I mean, sometimes it just isn't there, or there's family emergencies that come up, there's life, there's just the urge to binge watch some TV show instead of writing. So it's just not practical that we actually write 2,000 words every single day. But if someone asks me, that's what I tell them. Really? Okay, I'm gonna need you two to chill. No! How about we title this video Cat Fight? Okay. Listen. Chill. Chill. No. I know she's in your spot, but you can just take the side for this video. Okay? It's not gonna hurt you to sit over here instead. Gosh. Children, behave. Don't show your butt, Salem. Anyway. So this challenge is set up to where ideally you are writing 1,000 words a day. For me, I am very competitive, and I think that I often have a very big head when I shouldn't have. Because my thought going into this was that I was going to write 2,000 words every single day and be done in half a year. And just like, huh, this was nothing, guys. And be able to brag that I wrote so many words in that space of time, and I was just going to be, you know, the best writer ever. And that didn't happen. Because I went into 2019 without a plan. So, my first tip for you if you choose to do this is to have a plan. Set out some sort of guideline as to what you want to write, and keep in mind that novels are easier to write for this challenge than short stories. Because a short story is often between 2 and 4K. And those can get written in a day, but you logically are not going to write 365 short stories in a row. So novels are your best option. Once I figured that out, I think it went pretty smoothly. But it's good to know. Also, a warning beforehand. If you choose to do this and you're self-publishing or publishing in any way, doing this is going to affect your other areas of writing. So I counted everything that I wrote. I counted blog posts, I counted reviews, short stories, novels, novellas, even just scribblings, writings, like things I thought were going to be stories and didn't. I counted those. And I struggled. When I started this year, I started with a novel in mind that I ended up abandoning. And I started working on something I thought was a novella, and it ended up being a novel, so it brought my word count up completely. I finished with it, and I started working on another novel that I had been working on in 2018 and abandoned, and finished it. And it happened to be like 150,000 words at the end of it. I had written maybe 50 or 60,000 of it. So it raised my word count. I was ahead of schedule. I was feeling good. And having that time to write that book, I figured I would edit the other book after I was done writing it. Well, editing was not the best plan because my editing went longer than I thought, and I got behind again. And I found that to be the case every time that I managed to get ahead a little bit. I would go to edit because I need to edit. I wanted to have this book out by the end of the year, and I had my last poetry collection coming out in the summer. So I had a couple of weeks where I was working, but I wasn't writing. So it's something to keep in mind if you choose to do this. It's better to go ahead and clear your schedule of anything publishing-wise, because it's going to cut into your time of actually writing. Because you're not going to write every day. You're just not. If anyone is able to actually write every single day, I would like to meet this person. Because for us normal people, that's not the case. Now, I used to think that I could at least write 1,000 words every day, because when I'm writing, I am typically writing over 2,000 words each day. Like if I'm in the middle of a novel and things are going good, I'm writing more than 1,000 words every time I sit down. That's just how it goes. But life happens. So I had a trip planned to New Orleans. I got sick a couple of times this year. There were days that I had other stuff I needed to do that was more important. Other people got sick. Just life happens. And I got ahead for a little while before October. And October for me is my favorite month, and it is Halloween time, and my family goes all out for Halloween. So I wanted to take off the month to decorate and enjoy my favorite time of year. And that really cut into my work. Plus, then the holidays came around. Now, I managed to finish, I think, on Christmas? I think I might have finished the day before Christmas, or a day after Christmas, somewhere in there. So it is not an easy challenge. And the last thing you want to do is go into it thinking that it's easy, because you will fall way behind. Now, was this challenge fun? Yes. I liked being able to push myself creatively. Because when you've been writing for so long, and I've been writing for over 10 years, when you've been writing for so long, finding ways to sort of spice up your creativity and keep the romance of it alive is crucial. And I think that doing this challenge reminded me of how much I love writing, because I was pretty much doing it every day. And I think it's also why I decided to do my challenge that's this year about writing 52 short stories in 52 weeks. Because it's just something to keep that love for writing there. Something to continue to expand and to explore everything creative. And I think that if you think you write 1,000 words or 2,000 words or over a day, that you should try this and find out if you actually do. Because I was down to the last possible moment in my eyes. I think I had a week. That's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions, please feel free to contact me. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. All of my books and social media are in the description box down below. And that's all I've got for you. So, kisses, my darlings.